If you own your LLC, your company needs to have its own EIN number. So it's not your social security personal identification. It's an individual owned EIN for that business. And so I still see single member LLC owners using their personal social security number for pretty much everything, for invoices, for 1099s, for vendors, and they sometimes even use it for their business banking. And that becomes a pretty significant problem if you're trying to build up your liability shield. An LLC is supposed to be a separate legal entity, and that separation is part of what protects you and protects you personally. And so when you run everything through your personal tax ID, you blur that line between what's LLC and what's you. Even if the IRS allows a disregarded entity to use your social security number for tax reporting, that does not mean you should operate that way in practice. Having a distinct EIN does a few very important things for the outsiders looking in, and that's what we care about. Number one, it reinforces that the business is separate from you. It also allows you to open a true business bank account under the company's name and tax ID. And then what it really does, it reduces the amount of times your personal social security number is floating around to vendors and contractors. And even if you change tax classification, so let's say you bring on a partner or you elect S Corp status, you already have that infrastructure in place to make that transition seamless. This is not complicated stuff. An EIN is free from the IRS and it takes minutes to get. The IRS just upgraded their website and it's super user friendly now. So you just need to go on, put your information in, and it pumps it right back out. And this is one of those small structural steps that signals whether you are treating the LLC like a real entity or just a side account for you and you're operating it personally. If you formed an LLC and never got a separate EIN, you need to fix that right now. Structure and keeping protection of the LLC is not about complexity. It's about consistency.